So I'll try and be quick because it's a very valid one. As business leaders, by the way, I was also a business leader on the program. We want to go in and we want to fix. We want to 12 months, go in, so school started, tick. And unfortunately, that's not the reality. Unfortunately, every single person is on their own journey. And so the results in every single school is different. But we see in all the schools improvements. And our founder always used to say, sometimes it's just the principal being able to breathe. You know, completely out of control before we came in, and now suddenly he or she is trying to get control. So yes, we want to fix everything. It's just unfortunately not possible, but you are making a contribution. The school is better. The community is better because of what you're contributing.
Yeah, if I can add also, living the greeting of Sawubona, I see you. The fact that you're in that person's presence already, that you show up to be in presence and to really just be empathetic and listen to what's going on in the school, that's make a huge difference. And if I can touch on, we have changed our program as of the beginning of this year, where we introduce what we call the awakened leader. And I am bowled over and excited about this program because it does transformational work. It speaks to you as a person and how you show up. And if you're in awareness of how you show up, you're going to make a difference. It's not the project. Yes, that is the exponential value of what we add. But the real journey is a journey inside to see, am I a better person? How am I supporting those in need? And so Maya Angelou says, people are not going to remember you by what you gave them or what you said to them. But people are always going to remember you by how you made them feel. So showing up and really being present is going to make a tremendous difference. Any other questions? Okay.
Good afternoon. I'm not going to keep you long. I am an alumni of Citizen Leader Lab. I completed my program 2 years ago, and what drove me as a senior principal in the district, Umgungunlovo, Pietermaritzburg, was COVID in 2020. We were faced with a virus that took us by storm. We were not prepared mentally to handle schools because all we know, we had to sanitize our hands, sanitize furniture, because the disease was all over, or the virus. And children and parents were in our hands as well as the staff. So we got onto social media during that time, and the name that was before Citizen Leader Lab was Partners for Possibility popped up, and I joined the group. And I can safely say no amount of experience did I expect from what I've learned during my journey with Citizen Leader Lab, and the number of relationships that are formed from just being a member to growing our schools in the rural Pietermaritzburg, as well as networking throughout South Africa. And today I brought in my future leader of the school, Northdale Primary, and a neighboring school partner. I'm the mentor for a newly appointed deputy principal at Green Hill Primary, because we are no different in the children that we handle. And I can safely say, after 25 years being in management, we are seeing wonderful things happening through the possibilities of the teamwork, the business partners, and our partners with our school principals. So thank you so much, Ridwan. Ridwan and I are friends over the phone. It's the first time we're meeting face to face. He was a participant in the National Teacher Award and the national winner of the Kader Asma Lifetime Award. And I entered last year, and I was also a winner in my district, but I did not continue any further due to personal reasons. But I want to say from the group and from the businesses, we actually know in terms of safety and security, health. I am partnered with Hulaman, and I've gained a lot. And the children as well. The positivity that we give off, the love that we give off to our kids, make them want to come to school. So it's all about the passion as a leader, the way you embrace your team, the recognizing them, that sets us forward and different from everyone else. So thank you so much.
Any further comment? I don't know if I must put our community builder on the spot today, Mr. Rama.
Thank you. I speak to you as a newly retired principal. After serving the department as principal for 23 years. I'm very excited to hear the attempts on ECD. I'm currently working on a program, and Ridwan, maybe we need to share some notes on this. My concern and my passion is around autism. I'm not too sure if there are any principals here from the Elson sector. If they're not, then you as mainstream practitioners need to take cognizance of the fact that the global statistics right now as we speak is 1:36. And South Africa does not have a plan to deal with these kids. Now, there is an attempt right now. We are collaborating with business. One business partner that I'm working with very closely is the CEO of the Mudupi Group of Mines in Mpumalanga. So he's and his wife very passionate about this initiative. So this is what it's all about. We're looking at diagnosing children at the age of 2 or 2.5, and our focal ages would be from 3 to 6 as early intervention, so that at the end of that program, we will be able to position our children appropriately within the spectrum, so that our skills program must be redefined. We cannot continue working on a generic kind of program. It has to be a dynamic one, where every aspect of our children's lives are taken care of. I want to cite one example. There are, especially amongst the children with autism, and I'm talking about the lowest functioning, the ones who are immobile, cognitively impaired, non-verbal. What programs are we preparing to take care of those children? We speak of differentiation in our programs. How do we differentiate if it's not through a collaborative approach? That is, engaging the services of our therapists, our neuropeds, and everyone else, all stakeholders. And where, this whole slogan around, it takes a village to raise a child. We have not fully conceptualized or internalized it. I think we need to do a lot of work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're going to wrap up. Just a last word. Once again, we are extremely humbled that you have stayed till the end. And so I say my father was the greatest storyteller, so I'm going to tell you a little story. But I first want to ask you, I am a member of the MAD family. And I want to know if there's any other member of the MAD family in this room. No members? If you're a member of the MAD family, raise your hand. A few? Okay, you'll change your mind pretty soon. And so one day, as this old man was walking along the beach, the seashore, and he saw some activity in the distance. And as he came closer, he noticed that a shoal of starfish had washed ashore. And he saw this little boy picking them up and throwing them back into the ocean. And this boy did this repeatedly. But as old people are, so that's a waste of time. He said, boy, why are you wasting your time? You can never make a difference to all of them. And the little boy politely bent down, picked up another one, and tossed it far into the sea. And he said, at least I made a difference to that one. So that's what you do each and every day as you toil with those little children. Professor spoke about the love. Kamala spoke about the love. Teaching is a work of heart. We work with the hearts and the minds of our little ones. And when we win their hearts, we win the hearts of their parents. And when we win the hearts of the parents, they give us their hands. And that's what we need in our journey to give them a better quality education. And so my last word to you is, you know the shocking results of the pearls. And you know, post-COVID, we have regressed as a country. 8 out of every grade 4 learners cannot read for meaning. And that is your work, and that is my work, and that is our work. So I want you to join hands with Citizen Leader Lab and support our schools, support our principals. The late Professor Brian O'Connell once said that being a principal of an under-resourced school is one of the most difficult jobs, if not the most difficult job in this country. And when you show up to be present in the life of a principal, you make a difference. So now I want to check who has joined the MAD family. Only a few. I'm a member. I make a difference. Don't you make a difference? Right. Who's members of the MAD family? Are you making a difference? Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Safe home. Have a blessed festive season. And may KZN be number 1. Thank you. Love you guys.